Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And oh boy, do I have a story for you guys today. It's gonna be really quite juicy. Guys, if you are enjoying the Daily Crypto News, make sure you press the like button and subscribe to really show your support for the channel because I want to try hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And with a little bit of your support, I think it should be possible. So, a little bit of an introduction to all y'all that did not follow the last couple of videos I made. There was one video in which we covered the rumor of the Bank of America buying Ripple. We of course disclosed that as false. There was most likely no insider information, and it was most likely just a hype to get him more followers. In another video, we discussed why I think it's a bad idea to go on with the information, or at least with the attitude of saying, insider info, we know Bank of America is going to buy Ripple or this or that, or it's confirmed and whatnot, because I think it always has some bad influence. Now, however, people are all touting on Twitter and on the internet that a partnership between Bank of America and Ripple is going on. So one of the things I think you guys must know is that this is not new, right? Here's an article on You Today from the 18th of October 2019, which reads, Ripple confirms Bank of America is customer that has been testing XRPL-based product. A Ripple representative has confirmed that Bank of America has been its customer since 2016, but only this year started testing its XRP ledger-based technology. And if you check through it, you'll find that Bank of America has been part of Ripple's global payment steering group since 2016, and we did a pilot with them. And another one of the things they had was that they had a patent or something like that running a project Ripple project, and they had something, or at least they had some patent which included Ripple. And here actually they state that Bank of America was hiring a high-ranking executive, a treasury product manager, for running a project Ripple. If we scroll through, Bank of America files patent for settlement system citing Ripple. Again, another hint at the total situation, and again kind of confirming that these two things are intertwined, they are together, they're having their business together. Moving further, this is right now, Bank of America executive touts partnership with Ripple and Swift, right? This is all that I'm seeing on the internet right now. This is like all I've been seeing on Twitter, all everybody's talking about. And I'm again kind of wondering what exactly is new, because I just went to check out the official link, right? Because you can see here, if you just check all the websites out or anything on Twitter basically that is talking about the Bank of America partnership, all links that you can press, like for example XRP Arcade here, will also give you guys a little link to the official document that is attached with it. Well, for example here, XRP Stewart, I think I must have him open somewhere as well. Let's quickly check exactly where I have him open. I think here, yeah, here, for example, we go, there's a screenshot, right? He has a whole story and a screenshot attached. Well, we can check out the full document. It's right here. And what I did is I just quickly checked through the document, and there's also a full transcript, which we can also open up right here on the side. You can read through it all, right? Because Bank of America just got their own, I guess, podcast, and a couple of cool things were said in there. So I read through it, and I learned a couple of things. Of course I did. I learned a couple of things because, I mean, it's a full-on podcast, so you're obviously going to be hearing something you never knew before. And I want to really quickly read that little part, which is the most important, at least, which looks to be most important. I quote, and Derek touched on this a lot. It's not about our platform and our capabilities. It's about you as a client and the infrastructure you have and the ability for us to integrate, whether that's with platforms and capabilities that we built or partnerships that we have with the likes of Ripple or Swift. These are fintechs that we're partnering with They've come through all of our rigor of legal and compliance, and we're able to leverage our banking as a platform to deliver that to you. And fun fact is that we already read all about this yesterday, right? We read exactly this part yesterday, um, and there's more of like everything they're saying in there. So I went to check. I was like, is there anything really new or is there anything crazy about it? But if you check the website, and I want you guys to quote me on this or no, to fact check because I really have no idea what I'm doing. I want to check, and in the code it says right here like the whole title of everything. The start date was the 10th of March, and when I checked this whole page here, I could not find any date in which it was uploaded. This document, and I don't know. Is it just now, or has it been on there for a month already, and people just noticed that this was the way uh, it was going on? I'm just kind of interested in that. Is this completely stupid? Is it just a start date of when they started making it, and it just came out now, or is this a little bit more correct? I don't know. You guys need to let me know, and if you guys coders out there, see if this stuff is correct, and see if this was actually already posted a month ago. Because the reason I think this is worth a debate and a talk is because I think we're attaching way too much value to the whole ordeal here. Like Bread Garlic Butter says, this is old and it's been known. Yes, it's good to get confirmation, but I'd like to see something publicly stated from Bank of America instead of these dirty little backroom dealings. Let's get some legitimacy behind Ripple. So one stupid part about this is, well, the Bank of America did officially confirm, but I at least to my opinion, the stupid part about it all is what is so crazy new? I mean, all of us in the community already knew this was going on. Um, we already knew they had connections with Ripple. I mean, we already expected them to ever partner up with them, and they've still not given us a official partnership announcement, anything like that. So really, we're just basically another one small step closer. Yet we're not nearing the end at all. Actually, we're like we're like just another kind of step closer. Well, like look, for example, here on CoinDesk a couple months ago, blockchain shy Bank of America quietly pilots Ripple technology. And back when this launched on October 17th, everybody was touting on Twitter and on like the news and whatnot, like the crypto news websites. Wow, Bank of America is partnered up with Ripple. Wow, 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 wow. But then everybody also quoted, Bank of America has been part of Ripple's global payment steering group since 2016, and we did a pilot with them, she told Coindesk. So I'm like, what is new? What is so crazy? What are you guys so hyped about? She just kind of said that these are fintechs. I mean, that they're working with our fintechs, and thus they have to go through a lot of these compliance issues and regulatory like issue or like regulatory boundaries. And if they get through, then they can work with them, sort of, right? And they will be. But they didn't say, hey, Ripple's our partner. But on the contrary, we kind of know it is already. But we have known for like the longest amount of time. So basically, again, this is just another small hint. And I think we're getting it way out of proportion. People are going way too bananas saying this is the most amazing thing that has ever happened and whatnot. I've seen like, I think maybe 15 articles already in the last like 8 hours popping up. But as you saw in my videos yesterday, I didn't make that big a deal about it because I don't think it is. And please, don't go too crazy about it all. You can see this got 1,000 likes. I mean, it's been known for a little bit. He also posted this yesterday. I don't know why people are still going crazy about it right now, or really what's new. But if you guys find something that's completely new or why this is game breaking, you just let me know because maybe I'm seeing it completely wrong. And again, don't get my opinion wrong. I think it's amazing for the Bank of America to work with Ripple. I think it's amazing for Ripple to get more partnerships. But I think we all know this was going to happen. So where's you guys hopefully get me already there. I just think we've been knowing about this for months. The only thing she kind of did right there is confirm that they are working with fintechs, you know. But maybe I'm getting it wrong. Let's see here. Let's quickly check through the text again. And Derek touched on this a lot. It's not all about a platform, It's not about our platform and our capabilities. It's about you as a client and the infrastructure you have and the ability for us to integrate, whether that's with platforms and capabilities that we built or partnerships that we have with the likes of Ripple or Swift. So this part, which says or the partnerships that we have with the likes of Ripple or Swift, it, theoretically speaking, this could again refer to the partnerships that we've been talking about for months now, for like October, because we all know they had some sort of partnerships going on, but we don't know really to what extent they are being pulled, right? We don't know to what extent they're being used, and still as of this point, we don't know if they'll be leveraging XRP or not. Um, and again, she states these are fintechs that we're partnering with. So yes, Ripple and Bank of America are partnered in that sense. But it could also be these are fintechs that we're partnering with. Could actually be a future sense, right? Or tense. It could be like these are companies that we're going to be partnering with. Could hypothetically speaking also be they've come through all the compliance and whatnot. Could be that they've already gotten through there for the last couple of years though, right? And she also states, so I really think the future is all about client experience and integrated platforms. That's another point. Like it could still be very far in the future that anything really big comes out from all of this. So I just want to kind of tune you guys down a little bit, and now hopefully I've not wasted too much time on all you with my really heavy opinion on this matter. And let's get into a little bit of some traditional crypto news because yeah, it's just another piece of hype which I don't really think is worth it all. We knew all of this already, and if it's been out for another month, it's just bad on all of us that we didn't find it earlier. But maybe this is not true though. This part, I really don't know if my detective job was correct because I have no idea if this is the way you should check it out. Here's another little older document from February. Somebody asked why the Bank of America hype. Pilots started in October, which means they will be using XRP around spring. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting that he guessed that. They will hold zero because of regulation, so price hype is absolutely baseless. Kind of funny. Gotta be completely honest, kind of funny that he on February said this, and right now, I mean, it's spring, and it came to fruition, sort of. I think that's actually kind of interesting. But still, it doesn't mean that we'll use XRP, guys. It doesn't mean that at all. You can read through the framework here if you want once more. I think it's worth it, but it's a really strange situation right now. You can also check this link out on, I don't even know where you'll find it. Just type in Bank of America Ripple or Bank of America XRP. You'll find it within a second. And there's also a official podcast attached, which I believe is like 20 minutes here. You can see if you press play, it will just play the whole thing, or you can get and watch the transcript. Moving over into some news though. How I came up with all of this is because I saw this. I saw this coming up. Bank of America partnered with Ripple, big XRP boom coming. And that just really tilted me. I just saw it. I was like, oh, this guy. It tilted me a little bit, and I decided to make a video on it. All right. David Schwartz, Joel Katz, just posted on Twitter. Sometimes you have to record a podcast, but your mic won't stay in place. Fortunately, nobody can tell you if nobody can tell your pants are falling down. So just had a little bit of the giggles because yeah, I think it says cross border on there as well. Cross border plasia. I don't know what it says. Yeah, I think it's really savage. He has such a belt. First thing. And second, that he's using it, to tie up the mic. It's just something cool to come from such a head of the project. I think it's just something again that takes the edge off again. It shows you we're all human and we're all in this together. It's not just us versus corporations like it sometimes look. It's just really nice. And also, buckle up. Also, one thing I actually never noticed was some news from Chris Larson that came out. And as you guys know, Chris Larson is one of the founders over at Ripple and XRP. Both of them he founded. Thank you to everyone on the front lines keeping us safe. I'm truly grateful to report that I've made a full recovery. If you've recovered from, please consider donating or at least do something. And David Schwartz replied and said, some very welcome good news. I actually am kind of amazed that I missed this completely. I did not get any update of Chris Larson going through this at all, and also not of him recovering and whatnot. So I wish him the best, wish him the best of luck. But so strange, I missed all of that. You know, one of the founders taking such a thing. Yeah, I hope he feels better already, man. I feel sorry for him. Ripple just posted on Twitter, RippleNet connected us to financial institutions in Thailand, Philippines, and Sri Lanka, so we could open these payment corridors quickly. This keeps our integration and operational costs low by Cross ENF Business Development Manager Camille Yeung. I think that's a Korean surname, right? But yeah, we all know why RippleNet is so extremely competent, and why I so believe the adoption is going to be crazy. I mean, another just slight example here is just the liquidity index again. I think that's where we should end it off. The liquidity index here, guys. It just shows again they're making progress every single day. And also when I read these messages like this, I'm just more and more convinced of that we're really at the start of something great. It's really going to be a matter of time before Ripple. You can't ignore them anymore. It's going to be really insane. And let's just hope that they'll be using XRP like crazy for that, and thus maybe XRP will go up in price as well. But I guess we'll be waiting and seeing. I think it's a really interesting time that we're heading into. A lot of payments are going to be digitized. A lot of people are going to start using XRP, and I want to see a lot less hype, more facts. And yes, this is fact because it comes from Bank of America, but there's nothing new here. The price is not going to be booming. Don't shizzle your pants, and stay cool, everybody. Hopefully, I didn't do it too heavy in this video, and you guys are not going to be angry with me. But I'll see you from the comment section, and otherwise, I don't know. I try to give my honest opinion on things. If you guys don't appreciate that, let me know. If you do, let me know as well. See you guys again in another crypto video.